My name's Ryan Hadfield. I'm a guitarist from South Wales. Spent most of my professional career living in London, playing for pop artists, theatre shows, session work, that sort of thing. Recently relocated back to South Wales, where I've started a function band with Pablo called the Scarletons.
I'm Pablo Roberts. I'm a bass player. Do a lot of session work, recordings, theatre tours, theatre shows, things like that.
In our band we have a singer, Alicia, drummer Ben. Ben has also worked with a lot of pop stars, pop acts. Band's been together for about 2 years now. Ben's our most recent member. He's been in the band for 6 months. Yeah, we've all met kind of working on the music scene, on sessions, functions, that sort of thing. Our sort of gear lineup, we have 2 bass bins, 2 tops, the QUSB desk. Everything we run on in-ears, so we generally mic up as much as possible. Lead vocal mic, full set of drum mics. We DI the bass, and then the guitar I run through a Kemper. So everything's super quiet stage. Generally, the only thing you can hear without the PA on is the drums.
Have a saxophone?
Yeah, now and again we'll have a sax, which is a nice addition. Maybe extra singers, but we try and keep sort of the natural sound as quiet as possible. So the QUSB is the hub for everything. We run everything through it. All the instruments, all the in-ears we're controlling from it.
Any backing tracks we also put through that.
Backing tracks click, and just have so much more control for when everything's in the in-ears. With the sound, we don't get much bleed, and yeah, through this iPad app, we can just control everything so easily. It's absolutely fantastic.
The fact that we can get stereo mixes as well, that's pretty good for us. From such a small unit, portable unit, that we can get 3 stereo mixes.
3 stereo mixes is amazing.
I think using something like this and having that control over the mix is just so much better. Even on huge stadium tours, you're still having to, shout out to the monitor engineer, and it can take maybe 2 minutes to really get something to sit nice while you're doing the gig if you've asked for a change or something. And you're constantly tweaking, whereas with this you're straight on the app. You can make the change in a matter of seconds, even whilst playing,
So we'll just generally set all the gear up and then leave each member of the band to control their own in-ear mixes on their phone, which again for us that has been the biggest, would you say the biggest time saver?
Yeah, 100%, because you can just run 1 or 2 songs.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing the mix at the same time, rather than you going around individually asking what people want.
Like, as soon as we plug the desk in, I'm straight to the app. I'm able to get pretty much all the levels pretty quickly of the individual drums that I'm using. And then probably just after that, I'll quickly get a mix, with the macros that are on the app, where you just get like the 4 faders. And I'll quickly sort of get a balance between, click, rest of the band, and then start to tweak my individual drums.
So another feature which we love about the desk is the Q drive, which you plug in a memory stick or a hard drive, and you can record audio. Multi-track. So for us it's fantastic for promotional purposes. We can play a gig and just record the entire set, rather than having to pay to go into a studio. Plus you get a nice live element to the recording.
I mean, people expect to see live recordings these days and filming and all that, especially with an events band.
They want to know what they're actually going to be getting, not see a studio performance.
Exactly.
Just allows you to do that every gig, really, with ease.
So one thing when looking at desk we were a little bit unsure of in the first place was not actually having physical faders, because all the other desks we've had have had faders. Obviously this is purely controlled by an iPad. But again, it was one of those things we weren't sure, but we thought for what we need, it's really compact. So let's give it a go. Really easy to use. Like I said, it's really accurate as well. And the same with the phone. The in-ear app is super accurate with the faders and stuff.
They all tie in with each other as well. You learn to use the main app, and the phone app's easy.
Yeah.
I'm not that picky, but I want to get the best sound that I can possibly get. So, you know.
I'm very picky. As a singer, I think, well, I think musicians in all are picky when it comes to their sound. I think particularly singers, I think sometimes it's hard to get the right kind of quality of sound as a singer without being drowned out sometimes by guitar, whatever. And that's what's so great about this app, is that I can literally just on the click of a button just go, right, less guitar, less drums, more me. And that's as easy as it is.
Yeah, the same for me, you know. There's not a big singer mute button on there, unfortunately.
Thanks.
No, seriously though.
Well, the quality is pretty much the same.
Yeah,
it's exactly the same as when we've gone to theatres and used massive systems with monitor engineers. So the quality is the same.
Yeah, I haven't noticed any difference to playing in an arena tour or big concert halls where you've got someone, a dedicated monitor engineer, giving you a fantastic mix. With the control we have with the desk, it's on par.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you know what you want to change, and so you can have a monitor engineer, but it's always best if you could do it yourself, which is what you do.
Yeah.
So it's great.
The sound of this desk compared to, you know, a big touring desk, I think this is quite immediate. So, you know, the sound of the preamps, and you know, with very little EQ on the desk, that you get a really nice instant sound from this. I'm going to work too hard, I think. And considering the price of something like this compared to a big touring monitor board, you know, it's incredible.